Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where I'm going to start doing the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, I know. I'm only supposed to be doing, like I told you, Bold and Beautiful. That's my love. That's where I get most of my viewership from. But, I'm trying to turn things around a little bit, trying to get back on the camera, trying to try some new things because right now, me and my daughter, well, they are in dispute. We're trying to figure out what we want to do with our dual channel, and but where we don't have to be on it so much, but still kind of try and be there for you all if y'all want to see a mother and daughter cut up. So I don't know. We might just be coming there once a month or something because we both try and do our own thing. And with me being under the weather, I'm ready to tape at some points when she's not ready to tape because she's doing other things. So it's kind of coming to be a bit of a hassle. But I'm sure we'll come together and y'all see us cut up more. But continue to definitely go to SNS. Let's talk about it and view us of our past videos if you still love us to cut up. And we'll probably get back on the tube, but not as much as we would like to, only because schedules are very conflicting at this time. But let's get right on into this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 7. Lord knows I don't know what the title is and really don't give a shit. Okay, but anyway, we go into that first scene. We have Porsha comes over to babysit Phaedra's kids, the handsome boys, Dylan and my sweet Aiden. Oh yes, they are such cute and honorable kids. And I really hope that when Apollo do get out of jail, he can definitely get back to his roots and coming down and doing a fatherly thing and supporting those kids because a woman can't raise a man in a sense. She can give them the nurturing side. She can build a foundation and give them spiritual guidance. But when it's trying to step in a man's role, she can't fit that bill. So hopefully he'll get out soon, or maybe some other uncles or cousins can fit the bill for those kids while he's away. Or, like I said, they're going through a divorce at this time. So maybe she'll marry someone that can definitely come in and do the right thing by those kids. But anyway, Phaedra has to go off somewhere. It's kind of seemed like she kind of upset and feeling rushed that Porsha didn't get over there in the time frame that I guess she wanted to get out because they only have like maybe 2 seconds to talk to each other. And then she runs out the house. Hold on. Okay. Had to close the door because I'm trying to not rush into this review, but I really got to get ready for work. And like I said, I'm still under the weather. I'm still suffering from bronchitis, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the storyline. Well, and it's good practice for not Phaedra, Porsha to try to get herself together when she's talking about she's trying to have kids one day and want a family, but right now she's on this kid role mentality, and I'm like, honey, you need to babysit a lot of your close friends and family members' children so you can get a taste of what raising kids solo if you had to, or you'd be put in that situation where you got to raise them for yourselves. So honey, that dealing with giving her a time. I was like, okay, can we just all just take a nap for a minute? Let's just all get in the bed together and just close our eyes for, maybe 15, 20 minutes spat. Then get up and let's try this again. Because dealing with wearing me out, just watching him go around saying what he ain't going to do and what she should be doing and all this kind of stuff. I mean, he really wasn't being that disrespectful because he was just being a kid. I think he's, 2 years old now? So they're going to try you anyway. Those terrible twos. And then Aiden running around trying to be the peacemaker. But he's still trying to say to his baby brother, you're not going to ruin me, honey. But that's a little feisty little brother. Okay? But anyway, it was a cute scene. She did as best as she could. And I was kind of pleased with what she did, was able to handle in that little time span. And I'm pretty sure it was little for us, but maybe it was like a 2 or 3 hour stint. Because it showed on the clock that Faye just snuck back in the house at 10 o'clock and, wanted to take, a hold of everything. But she did do a real good job of putting them to sleep and saying a little bedtime ritual, story time deal. Even though it had to be about her, but that's Porsha all day, every day. We don't expect nothing less, nothing more. So she comes down from putting the babies to sleep, down for sleep, nap time. And Phaedra walks in the door and she like, don't be coming up in here with the little amount of noise we need, okay? I need to be able to hear a pin drop, okay? So I know, talk low because the babies don't wear me out. So I was like, okay, now that's a real mama that done been through the trenches with some darn kids, okay? Two at that. And so Phaedra just started laughing, like, okay, now you see what I'm talking about. Motherhood is not easy, is it? So she was like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but it had its rewarding points to it as well. However, I'm going to try to help you out a little bit since, you're doing the darn thing by yourself, really predominantly, with help from whomever, whatever. I'm going to give you a pass and let you go out and if y'all want to know what this is, it's a little towel that I'm trying to have some vapor rubs in my chest because, like I said, I'm suffering from bronchitis at this time. So we need to still do what we got to do, make it that corn. And we got to go outside of the house and make that corn. So we got to, we're healing slowly but surely. Okay? But anyway, she said, I'm going to give you some downtime. I'm going to give you a pass to go out once a month. So you can count on me once a month for a couple of hours where you can go and get yourself together and feel like a woman. And, Phaedra was like, oh, okay. Thank you. But, you realize you're my only ace-boon coon to hang out with. And I was like, yeah, you are taking the storyline, ain't you, baby? But it is what it is. It was a cute scene. We move on from there. We have Cairo is being pimped out by his mom, Sheree. I should call her Kris Kardashian, Sheree Kardashian. That's pretty much what she's doing. She can't make a storyline off her own self anymore because we're tired of hearing about She About Sheree clothes that never existed. We're tired of hearing about Chateau Sheree, where we know Bill Bob is helping her build that mansion that she really can't afford, but it is what it is. She's gonna show out, show up, and make a fool out of herself all day, every day. But it is what it is, okay? She gives us entertainment just a little bit from me. She's not one of my favorites, but I give her kudos when she do come up with something that make me chuckle. Okay, but this whole episode, she did not look. She looked like a fool, pretty much, and she seemed like she was pimping out her child. So she can't go for her older child no more for a storyline. Remember the one that was getting married, and she was all up in the Kool-Aid telling the boy what type of ring to buy, this, that, and third, where she wanted her daughter to live. Just too much, too much. She was just giving me just bad mother tease all the way around in a Kris Kardashian look. You know what I'm saying? But Kris Kardashian come from money. But she married well into money. I can't say the same for Sheree Whitfield down here in ATL. Okay? But anyway, she goes and try to set up a photo shoot for her son. She's enlisted her oldest daughter to be the sidebar person she converse with as well. And she's trying to enlist herself as his manager. And I said, wait a minute, hold up. I thought Cairo was going to school to get his education, get his academics on, make that brain work instead of that weed mentality type of thinking he had going on that you had to correct him in last episode. Now, neither here nor there on that issue anymore. But if you want to know how I felt about it, go over to our channel SNS. Let's talk about it, and I break it down for y'all very easily and nicely. But anyway, it's like she can't get what she wants by being on a reality show and get those accolades with getting into other possible spinoff shows or whatever where we want to watch her. I really couldn't care to watch her more than 15 minutes on an episode anyway, so I don't know how she would think she would get a show. But anyway, she's trying to bring and enlist Cairo in it, in Real Housewives of Atlanta. And try to, make him be a part of this modeling agency. I'm like, okay, your son do look nice. He's very handsome. But what makes you think he can fall suit in the modeling world when you never had him in modeling? I mean, what's wrong? You didn't think he was cute enough or presentable enough when he was younger to get at least established and well solidified with, doing things in the modeling agency, even if it wasn't them but assignments where you go and take pictures for, Walmart or Macy's or, some kind of starting point where we actually see him grow up in the modeling agency. So it wouldn't be so new to him and you wouldn't have to teach him something that he should have already known from in a birth because you have Gerber babies running around here all the time, looking pretty. But anyway, it just is what it is. She's trying to throw Cairo into a situation in the entertainment business where she can live vicariously through him. Meaning she's gonna be pimping him out because she's gonna be wanting her 20%, okay, from him. And I don't think that's right. Let that boy go to school is what you need to be doing. Let him go to school. Get his academics on. If he still want to be in the modeling field when he become a sophomore or a junior in college, preferably junior, then let him make that own decision for himself. And then you, with your little rubbing noses with some elite people in the industry, you might can open up a little doors that he probably wouldn't get on his own. But just trying to pimp him out like him, let me go get his photo stuff on. And she wrote a very appropriate hat, bad, meaning bad ass, dumbass woman trying to pimp her son out on live TV. I have no respect for that. Let a child do what they want to do if that's something they want to do. Don't just throw him in it because I'm sure he had a passion for modeling a lot longer than, this one episode or this season. I mean, come on. Everybody can see through it. You just want the money through your kids now. So you want to be their mom manager. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When then we leave that situation, we go to Kenya. Kenya is calling her daddy on her porch, honey, talking about Matt. Now this is Matt, threw on the bus from the last previous episodes during the season. I mean, I'm like, come on, do you have nothing else going on in your life other than to bash Matt? I mean, really, Kenya. I had so much high hopes for you, but you have crash, crash and burn miserably. And I'm trying to figure out why do we still have you on the show? Because we really don't want more or more. Not at all. Not me exactly. So I'm going to spend as little time on you as I possibly can. So basically what we're doing here, she's calling her dad complaining. Her dad is sitting up there talking about book him on the next flight out there. I'm like, wait a minute, come on, Dad. What happened to your coins? What happened to your money? Why are you telling your grown-ass child to book you a flight? I got a problem with that, Dad. You're too old. You're too well solidified. You seem to be too intelligent to not have any money. Okay? I need to know what's going on with you because every time I see you, you're looking very nice. And you seem like you got a nice life for yourself. Back up wherever you come from, irrelevant. Why are you pimping out your daughter? So it sees the fruit that come from the tree all rotten, just strictly rotten. Because you should have your shit together financially. And Kenya's mom definitely should have her shit together. Okay, because she ain't paid no sense to Kenya since she's been in the world. So I'm not understanding that. When Kenya going through something, you should be able to say, okay, babe, I'm on my way. I can't take a plane. I'm going to ask you for the money. But I'm on the road, okay? I'm on the road. Just have me somewhere to stay, which your house should be fixed up by now because it was a piece of shit when I came down there before. And I told you, what the hell are you doing? But you got to do what you got to do all day, every day. And I respect that. But I'm on my way, honey. I'm on my way. I didn't like that scene at all. So we move on from that situation because he's coming to save his baby from some type of wreck relationship, which she can definitely get out of herself. She don't need her dad's advice. She don't need her mom's advice. She need to pray about it. The Lord say, move on, honey, move on, and stop making a manual storyline. Give me something new for the new season if you have one. Okay, moving on from her, we go to this $940,000 home. Woo, close to $1 million home out here in Atlanta that Cynthia has partaked herself to be a part of. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with Cynthia spending all this money if she's going to bring her mama, her sister Mallory. We need Noelle to stay in Atlanta to go to school because we don't need her going off to school when we have very good universities and colleges here in the state. Okay. Shout out Atlanta. Okay. And, it seems like it's just what it is, goddamn it. She's spending too much money because she don't really need no $940,000 home. But if our pockets roll like that, and I know she's getting into a lot of different adventures, trying to make that coinage and all this and that, got nothing wrong with it. But a $940,000 home just for you and Noelle and the puppy, I don't think so. You're gonna get a puppy, a room for itself too, really? Then that's living plush. And Cynthia, don't really think you're living that type of a life. Okay, could be wrong. Correct me, fact checkers. But anyway, you have Noelle, you have yourself, you have your mom, you have Mallory, And then let's say you get one to the dog. Okay, you still have a space room. So okay, but where's your office gonna be? So I guess that exits the dog room. So then you need your office space. You always need to conduct business at home from time to time. So you really don't have it. The house is really full. So if you're gonna take me up on my advice, as in moving all these people in, that when they come to Atlanta to visit, hey, they straight. Just come on home. Got y'all all set of keys. Do you? Now, when I have somebody come over, I tell y'all got to stay in y'all space. Don't be coming out all willy nilly, all dressed, half cocked out, and all this. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. But that's just my own pun intended. Okay. But I could see the $940,000 home if you're going to incorporate your family in there. Because you need your family. You're going through a difficult time. You're getting divorced. So that's well understood. Great purchase if we're going to include that dynamics. If we're not, I just seem like that's a foolish move. But anyway, you do you, okay? Because I'm doing me. We move from the situation. We go to Kandi. Candace at the Kandi factory and all her staff. They doing their comes and goings on a daily business structure, but they just happen to be filming. Um, what name? I wouldn't call him Dominique, but it's Don Juan, her manager or whatever. He calls in for a meeting to check the status of what's everybody's comings and goings for the day. What are we doing? How we're doing it? What we're doing in the future? This, that, and the third. Okay, they could have kept that goddamn scene because the only thing it really was about was Mama Joyce. And I'm like, I'm tired of Mama Joyce being Candy's storyline. Look, I need to see business comings and goings. I need to see exactly what you're doing because I'm trying to do some business deals and stuff myself. I need to see another black woman putting it down. Okay, I don't need her manager and her project coordinator talking about her mom and Phaedra, one of my persons I share the platform with on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because they don't call each other friends no more. So we're not going to put them in that category. We're not going to call them enemies. We're going to call them they cordially associate with one another. Excuse me. We're going to call them mild acquaintances. That's what we're going to do. Mild acquaintances. Because we don't have flags on plays all every day when it comes to them being sociable towards each other and bringing in family members and this, that, and the other. So we ain't gonna go there. But they go around talking about, you know, um, drama coming up to the office, bomb threats here and there, and they all chuckling about it. I didn't even really care for that scene because when somebody make a threat, whether it's found to be true or it's just a misunderstanding, a threat is a threat until it's perceived as safe. You just don't go and like I said, I'm tired of Kandi having her folks that work for her getting notoriety on TV. No, we don't need to have that. We need you to come in, say what you need to do, which is what I pay you for, and then get off screen. I need to have total access to Kandi, Todd. We can throw Cameron in there here and there because she really don't per se work all the time for Kandi. Now I think she got something else going on for herself. Well, I wish she would have something else going on for herself other than trying to sleep with Todd. As Mama Joyce has put it out there so blatantly for us. But she seems to still have those people around her. And I mean, it's cool if that's what you want on your team. But honey, first and foremost, you should only have the Lord, your husband, yourself, and your family. Okay. And if you including your workers as in your family, then okay, that's a touchy subject. I don't really like to have family mixed in with business, not when it's very in depth, because feelings can get hurt. And then feelings when it comes to friends, even though they act like that for your family members, they can be kind of shisty at times too. So sometimes you just need people to be in your life that's business connected. And that's, you treat them right, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have them where you're breaking bread with them on a daily basis. You got to have some boundaries, unless you already done crossed over into that section. But you don't need to be giving them camera time, is what I'm saying. You're already paying them to do a service for you, and they're doing it very well, or you wouldn't have them employed with you, I'm sure. Uh, but this other on air type thing, giving them, that cameo space, they don't need it. I'm sorry. That's not their life. They're not about that life. Aspire to their own things, and then they could be about that life one day. But moving on from that situation, because it was just too much. They were dogging Phaedra, and in this next clip, we're gonna pretty much have Phaedra dog and Kandi, which we're gonna slide on into anyway since we're there. Okay, anyway. Phaedra goes on to have a meeting with Drama's mama, the little person who came down there saying he was going to blow up her office because, Mama Joyce heard it in the streets on out there that it is what it is. That man wanted to come blow Phaedra the fuck up. And they just all having chuckles about it. But ain't nothing fun about that kind of shit. And ain't nothing fun about that. I don't care who's delivering the message or whatever. That's something we just don't take lightly. Whether that person need to be blowed up or not, that's not our reference to call or to even chuckle about it. That shit's serious. Okay, bringing the start having a terrorist alert or high alert situation going on here down in Atlanta because of foolishness like that messing with me. But anyway, like I said, I didn't really hear about it too much, and it didn't really affect me unless it was just traffic control. But we have the worst traffic in Atlanta from the last, I want to say, 7 years. People have been moving here like it ain't like water. I mean, white on rice. I'm like, they're trying to say we the Mecca, but they keep outsourcing jobs to people that live here. Can't even really get a job because you got too many people coming from out of town taking our damn jobs. But anyway, just see what it is. I thought to put that pun in there, put it in there for y'all. But anyway, we go to the fact where Drama Mama comes to meet with Phaedra to talk about the misunderstanding about Drama coming there and him being seen like a terrorist or something that, and putting out this bomb threat on him, and it wasn't right. Then somehow Phaedra mixed it in where on this show, Candy's mother was talking very abruptly and really too abrasive about the situation and this, that, and third. And I'm like, okay, Phaedra, you didn't really have to bring this woman in here, or if y'all cut scenes or edited. I didn't get a chance to see why Miss Drama's mama came there to see you, because surely she didn't come to see you for you to have a conversation with her about Kandi Mama spreading news about what already has been out there on the news, CBS, Channel 5, Channel 11, Channel 2, all these stations down here were covering. So that was just like knowledge for everyone to partake of and talk about it on their media platforms, whether it's YouTube, whether it's actually in a live feed where you're on news, prime time, globally. It doesn't matter. It's just FYI for those who want to partake into it. But, she was just going, around, just talking about the whole situation to Drama's mom. And I'm like, okay, we could have really X this scene out because you wasn't giving me anything. I don't understand why Drama Mama was there. And then she got so emotional. She was crying. I'm like, what the hell Drama Mama crying for? What you done said to her face? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But I got nothing. So to me, they could have left that shit out, that whole scene out. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Porsha. It's going over to meet with her mom, to bring Todd over for them to be reintroduced to him, because Porsha had said she was dating this guy. And it seems kind of odd because it seems like Porsha's sister, as well as her brother, don't even know nothing about him. I'm like, damn, you was dating people that you didn't bring to see your mama. But you said he was so much in your life. I had been off and on dating this, that, and the third, and it never came across your mama or your brother or your sister, So it's just weird. But I forgot a girl name, her Porsha's sister name. She was just out of line, way out of line. She was just drilling too much on this little character of a man, because Mama Porsha was like, would you like to give the what do you call it? Not the condolences. I'm like, now I'm finna put somebody's food to rest, but a blessing for the table before we partake in this lovely meal. He was like, no, I'll leave that to the lady of the house. I thought that was so funny. I thought it was so hilarious. I like, brother, you can't break bread with black people and give a little speech out. The Lord just wants to hear you give thanks. He don't want you to do this miraculous speech about food being blessed and people, who don't have it, may they be blessed too. He don't want you to go all into that. My God, man. Just say thank you for the hands that prepared this food, Lord, this wonderful bounty, spread of deliciousness. Thank you for the cooks and this, that, and the third. And may we all eat and be well. That's all you had to say. Glory, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Oh, and that would have been done. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have just said, thank you, Lord, for the food. Amen. And keep it moving. The Lord know your heart, your spirit, and your soul. So you can't fake nothing with him. But the poor brother man was like, I'm going to leave that to the mama. I said, Lord, this brother, for him to be in politics or a lobbyist, he sure don't talk much now, do he? So I'm kind of side-eyeing his behind to say, are you really into the media where, because you're supposed to speak at a drop of a hat if you love about that life or you've studied to be a part of that life. So I'm questioning him. I'm saying, did Porsha get him from rental date? Take him back. Get somebody else on him because he can't even do right at the drop of a call to do something. But he's supposed to be in the lobbying business. I can't. I won't. I don't. All right, we're gonna move on from that situation. Cause like I said, if anybody's gonna really drill somebody, it should have been Portia's mom or it should have been Portia's brother. But it was Portia's baby sister doing all that. I'm like, look at here, girl. Look at here. We done gave you your 15 minutes of fame. That's it. Fall the fuck back. Okay. But she was just doing too much, y'all. I didn't like it. But he did the best he could, Mr. Todd, on what he was given. So it is what it is. We move on. We have Ken brings her dad from the airport on down to her digs that he once visited and didn't come back. He said, you need to do excuse me, you need to do some better work than what you got going on. I see you do some. So he come on, he finds the damn, you finally got the damn driveway fixed, girl, baby girl. Thank the Lord for small blessings. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big blessing for you. And then he goes on to see the house. He said, okay, I see what you're doing. Then he jump his big ass out that truck and gonna kind of get all huffy and puffy. And he gonna say, well, wait a minute now. What happened here? I'm like, man, did you not listen to your daughter when she was giving you the comings and goings about he broke out her garage window? Don't act stupid. Give me reality. Don't give me no fake fuckery shit on what you were pretty much doing. I need you to come better than that, Pops. I really do. Because you're fading. You're flatlining now. I won't hear from you no more. Anyway, they get on into the house because he goes on and say that wasn't right, that wasn't right. I'm like, how many times have you got mad at a woman? Instead of hitting her, you hit something else. Now, point taken. Matt should be very, he's young though now, but point taken, he should not be putting his anger out on things. But I'd rather him put his anger out on things than on her behind, okay? Because that's an assault charge. And he ain't got no money to get his own self out of jail. But my thing also, if you're going to break shit, have the money to be able to write a check. And hopefully it's not one of them priceless artifacts that you have in your house that it can't be replaced. It was a one-of-a-kind type deal. So pick and choose the shit you want to tie out, man, in Kenya's house, okay? So you can say, okay, I bought that, bam. But here, check for it, baby, buy you a new one. Better yet, buy you something else. Don't buy you shit that I bought you because you don't love me like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's being a real brother. You break shit, but you pay for shit. But anyway, she take her dad on into the house, and it is what it is. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Sheree, Cairo, and Cynthia are meeting at some coffee shop house. Of course, Cynthia don't really know why she coming, or she do. She playing dumb like she don't know. The whole scenario, or the whole scene is about Sheree trying to enlist Cynthia to help her son out in the modeling industry. Of course, if we was on a scale from 1 to 1,000, Kenya don't went to, not Kenya, excuse me, Sheree done went to 1,001. They have her son elevated that quickly, that fast to the Super Bowl versus, meaning the high standards of fashion, the New York Fashion Week that they host in New York with all the creme de la creme and all the top designers out there on point. And the definitely the models that are out there that have solidified themselves in the industry as working models, you know what I'm saying. Season is the word I'm trying to use in the field. And she trying to have Cairo fresh off the nipple way up there drinking champagne. Okay. I'm like, no. And Cynthia, for once, had a backbone and said, you can't just throw him up there with elite people that have been doing the business and are doing things for years. And you want me to rub heads with some of my people and just throw him out there. That's my reputation, and that's their reputation too. No, that ain't gonna happen. He needs to start at the floor, bottom level, where he can work himself up. That's something for him to aspire to, ma'am. That's not something he's just given like he was born into it, like he's royalty. I thought I would fall out on the fucking floor when she said that. I said, Bailey is in charge, okay? She can get the women together, but she can't do that with them damn men. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. But anyway, she thought, I can help him. But this consultation that we're having today is going to cause you. And she said, nah, I only get one free consultation. So it is what it is. Then Sheree going to say, well, oh, yeah, okay. Well, let me ask you a little bit more questions since it's free. Like, she ain't going to pay for your services. She was just trying to use you, boo. Okay, Cynthia. So check that shade. Okay. It was rough. But anyway, she really gives her the meat and potatoes about it. And then she goes on to talk about Peter Thomas. They have a little chit chat about it. Hell, I didn't want to hear about it, so I was cool with that. That she just brushed her off. But she really does give Cairo a once overlook. By asking him to lift up his shirt. I don't know. I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Are we trying to get him the model underwear or something? Because what the fuck you want to look at his shirt for? You being a little tease with him. So Sheree caught that little tease, and she was like shitting that shit down. Like, you can't go after my son. You're not gonna be a MILF for him to partake of. No, cougar, get back. Go chase after Peter again or some other woman's child, but not my child. So that was real funny. That pretty scene. That particular scene I meant. But like I said, Sheree's doing too much. She's trying to mom manage someone that doesn't really have that potential yet. If that's something he really want to do, he's going to have to work hard because it's a lot more room seasoned, nicer looking men than he is out there. So he is in a facial competition in a sense. And of course, oh my God, if he can talk and speak different languages, yes, they're going to look for him. He's going to have better opportunities. But if he's just some little, young adult kid trying to make it in the business, that he really looks ordinary. There's nothing really that's like love, well, not lustful, but something that's unique about him that other people haven't seen or they haven't seen in the business yet. There's nothing unique about him. And that's what Sheree's not getting, because everybody wants to say their child's this, that, and the third, but not really looking at it from the business aspect, facialness, and body builtness as well. So he's going to have to do a little bit more. Basically what Cynthia was saying, and of course Sheree wasn't buying that. She wasn't trying to hear it, and then she started down talking Cynthia. So I'm like, well, damn, bitch, you come in here wanting me to help your child, and you're gonna not take my advice and then make me look stupid. So okay, you do it for yourself. Peace, blessings, bye. That's what she should have told him and walked on out that mug. Okay, but anyway, it is what it is. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Matt. He finally shows up to the situation that Kenya done set up for the scripts, for the screen, for the writers, for the filming people. And that's basically, I don't understand why Matt keep falling into the same trap unless he done signed something with Kenya that, he's promised these kind of ducats behind the scenes if he go on and partake to be her boyfriend for this season. You know what I'm saying? Because I would not subject myself to that kind of scrutiny that she's putting out there for him. And making him look stupid. So like I said, it is what it is. Matt, you want to get your coin this way, fine. But it's going to come off always looking at the battered person. So if you want to play the battle role that you're an abusive man, then go ahead. Continue doing that. Forge ahead. I didn't really too much care about the situation because it came to the point where not Matt's father, Kenya's father was playing mediator. He was letting both of them speak, after one another very peacefully and let their words or their concerns be heard. And he, addressed it like a counselor, or not a real counselor, but a mediator, where he was not letting everybody talk over one another, but let each person get their perception out on the table. And then he would kind of listen to it and replay it back for that person that it was meant to be heard. And he did a very good job about that. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, Kenya's stupid as fuck to be calling her parents in on something that she got herself into. And I'm like, who does that? Only Kenya Moore. And trust me, we don't want no more of you. You can pretty much be replaced and I wouldn't miss you. It'll be just like that. Nene thought she was that good too. Look at her. Show still rolling, still getting ratings, and she's not a part of it. Oh, we. Okay. So anyway, they smoke a little, talk a little, drink a little, and then he pretty much ends the conversation by walking them outside of the place, and he just tell her, hey, you're a good man. I'm really not seeing what my daughter's saying because you're not presenting it as what she's saying. So she got some little deficits she's got to explain to me off camera. But I'm gonna tell you, if you really like her, Fight for it. Don't give up on this, that, and that. And like I said, Kay is not too far from hearing the situation herself. Now she rolling her eyes, thinking she all that and then some. When I'm like, the chips have expired. You're outdated. Move on. He pretty much told Matt, fight for it. If you don't want to fight for it, then just walk away and don't look back. And that's any parent advice that they would give anybody messing with their child. Okay? Well, I'm sure there'll be consequences, but it is what it is. So Matt kind of like he took that in stride. He went on about his business. Then we go to almost the last and final scene. We meet up with Kandi and Phaedra at some sushi bar. And they go on and try to make nice naps. It was a really awkward type of situation because it looked like they couldn't even fake the phone and talk about mindless stuff. You know what I'm saying? Candy was like, she don't want nothing to eat. She'll just take the water. Because I guess she don't want Paige to be out there saying she ate my meal. I paid for her. You know, she didn't want to come out with nothing. But they pretty much bash each other, light bantering, because really, Ken thought Phaedra was going to come talk to her about some real shit about, why the relationship has dissolved itself and it's not going to be resurrected and this, that, and the third. She wanted to talk about Mama Joyce. Candy pretty much shut her shit down. We're not talking about my mom. She was only expressing something. I understand what Phaedra was saying. Mama Joyce don't need to be on TV anyway because Phaedra really here and there showed her mom, but not as much as we see Mama Joyce. And it's a housewife show. It's not a housewives and your mother show. Be seen sometime, but not making it a regular appearance, and definitely not appearing on the Andy Cohen show and doing all this and third. Get your own damn show, Mama Joy. Get your own damn show. But anyway, Candy was just redirecting that. This is my mom. I'm not gonna let you talk about my mom, even though she may have been wrong, but I'm gonna take up for my mom and this, that, and the other. Now, is there anything that we need to talk about? And then they're just going back and forth, this and that. And then Candy like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna, I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not playing with it no more. We just consider ourselves not friends. We're not resurrecting anything. We're just gonna forge ahead without each other. We'll be cordial with each other, but you calling me, telling me, let's go get some drinks, let's go, hang out. No, we ain't gonna do none of that. When it comes to the show, we'll book, we'll be cordial, we'll book scenes together, this, that, and that. But I ain't got nothing for you. Not like I can't wait till the reunion. Because I know Candy was like alluding to something she wanted to say. She was breaking down a little hints like, you already trying to get married to somebody else if they would have married your ass. Not even a year that Paulo was gone. So are you going to do it in 2017? Hey, you probably still thinking about doing it. So she gave us that little tea. But it seemed like she could have dropped a little bit more bombs. But, Phaedra's like, okay, this whole finna just come off on me real bad. So I'm just going to leave her alone because she's going to be spreading some more stuff. And they're going to believe her ass more so than me. Because her credibility is a little up there more than mine. But I'm like, nah, okay, credibility ain't no stronger than yours because I'm still waiting for Block to come up here and tear her shit down. I'm just like, give me your real shit. Give me all of your real shit since you up here calling yourself being on a reality show and let the shit fly. Okay, let me just see how you can sit well in your own feces. But, when somebody trying to attack you about your shit. But like I said, I haven't really got it from Kandi. I haven't really got it from Phaedra, but I know they got something to give. And I'm just here for wait for it. I'm like, come on, give me drama. Please, 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 please revive this show because y'all are so much near a flat line. It's just a shame. But anyway, even here what it is, Phaedra come out looking stupid. I give round one to Candy. She won that very diplomatically and womanly. So I look forward to definitely talking about more of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if y'all like what I gave y'all, please tune back in. And we're going to do this again. All right? Be blessed and y'all take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.